Hello there. Oops. Wonderful people. Okay. There. I think that's better. Okay. Yeah, my microphone keeps kind of falling off. Sorry, I'm late to be live, but no, no. Whoever you are, welcome to the room. Oops. And, hmm. Where's this work? Huh. I guess. Hang around. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Guess I'm the only one in the room. Okay. It's fine. No, I'm being by myself. That's fine. That's okay with me. Yeah. 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 I don't know. Life just sometimes gets boring. Yeah. So life sometimes gets boring. Yeah. At least the trolls aren't here. Yeah, the Wild Horse fans, they helped me chase the trolls away. They won't be coming around. Nah. I reported some of them. And yeah, at least Google and YouTube, even though I'm not happy with them a lot of the times, at least I'll give them credit. They'll get after people. I'll give them credit for that. They will get after people. Yeah. And I'm in Wire Club. They get after people in Wire Club. Yeah. But there's some places out there that don't do anything. You know, they just don't do anything because they don't care. No, they just don't care. Nope. Nope. No, they just don't care at all. Be nice if people care more, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't mind being the only one. Sometimes it's nice. It's nice to be alone in a chat room. Yeah. It sure is a nice day outside walking around. Get plenty of exercise, that's for sure. What do you think? Yeah, yeah. It's a lot of fun. It's at times to exercise. It is. It's lots and lots and lots of fun. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Yep. Oh, sometimes I'm just so tired. I really am. I really am tired. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Yeah. was just sitting into it, wait for someone to come in the room. A couple of my chatters last night said they were going to join, but other things must have happened. And that's understandable. Sometimes other things happen in people's lives and they can't help it. So I forgive them. I forgive them. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes you got to be forgiving in life. Yeah. Got to be forgiving. Yeah. 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 Let's see. Well, welcome to the room. It's always nice to have people in the room. Let's see. Okay. Well, I guess they want to hang around. I understand. I understand. Oops. Okay. Oh, that's weird. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Well, looks like I am live, so just make sure it says so I am. So far, 2 people came and went. That's okay. That's all right. All is forgiven. Yeah. All is forgiven. Yeah. 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 It's just at times that I wonder about things. I wonder. Yeah. I just wonder. I just wonder. I wonder about things. I really do. I just wonder. Yeah. Mhm. Where are the people today? Where are they? I don't know where they are. I don't know where they are today. I don't. That's fine with me because I wonder. Oh, hey, Kool-Aid Hatman. Hey. All right. There's somebody in the room. I was just sitting there for 10 minutes, sitting there for 10 minutes dozing. I did doze off a little earlier. Say when you're a senior like I am, at times you just lay down and go to sleep during the day as well as night. It's just so weird. Yeah, when you're a senior like I am, your brain gets tired easier. Dumber too. Yeah, yeah, no doubt. And oh man, how's it going? Yeah, it's going all right. I walked around a little bit today, and the weather was kind of warm, and it was a little slippery in some areas of the sidewalks, but no biggie. And yeah, and I then went to Menards and got some. I think I got some plastics, and let's see what else did I get. I know I didn't buy any Spreshers. I know that. Spresher craft soda. Yeah, I didn't buy any of that today. No. Oh yes. Yeah, I bought a phone a phone stand from Walmart. That's right. Yeah. When I talk to someone, I can put it on the phone stand. Yeah. Yeah. Something better than this flimsy thing. That's supposed to be a phone stand, believe it or not. Yeah. Real flimsy. Real flimsy. But sometimes it's the trouble with me when I go to the stores. I'll just buy something, think it's good, and it's no good. I mean, I do that every time, especially when you go to the bargain bins, in the stores, and so they're all like it's all right, and then you don't like it. No wonder it's in the bargain bin. Yeah, that's what I figure. Yeah, you do the same. I hear you. Yeah, yeah. Oh, pick up a license plate too cool for you. Maybe Tom Van McKeldin will think of the song. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'll think of something. Yeah. All right. I am is me. Give me Mandy. Yeah. Yeah. In time I'll come up with new ideas, and once the weather's warm, and well, Gas Buddy was saying about gas prices shooting way up, but well, so far gas prices have held steady at 3.29 a gallon about. So, but in the summer, it's going to climb up, and probably hit the $4 mark again, and that'll stink. Yeah, got as high as what 4.89 last year, and pretty much grounded my channel. Pretty much grounded me. That's the trouble with my channel, as I do traveling stuff, and when those gas prices are high, I can't travel as much. Yeah, I suppose they'll be so desperate. Oh, who knows? Yeah, yeah, that's the thing. Those high gas prices, it keeps a lot of people staying home, and then when the gas prices go high, so does everything else. So the groceries go high, and then the dry goods go high. Oh yeah, and I picked up a gallon of Prestone Dixie Cool Antifreeze for the Park Avenue, and that was over $12 for a bottle. $12 for a bottle of antifreeze now. Insane. Yeah. Of course, I looked in the back, make sure it's the right one, and yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah, Dixie Cool's that orange crap. Now I gotta add some in the expansion tank. Yeah. Yeah, it's trouble with antifreeze too. A lot of times animals, they think it's sugar water and start drinking it and die because animals don't know any better. Yeah. Yeah. And the thing is, all the living things on the average, I think that a lot of the dumbest species out there, I think, are human beings, at least trustworthy of all. At least we know what animals do, but we don't know what humans do. Yeah, humans, you never know what they're going to do. At least you know the animals. Yeah. Yeah, I was watching. Yeah, I mean, yeah. And also, I watched the YouTube channel Mala Mala Game Reserve, and one of the shows it shows these people in open cars, and there's like 15, 20 lions like around out eating a buffalo. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, I'm glad I'm not there. Yeah, I'd be too scared to be around lions. Yeah, it's just weird. It's like these open cars, you know? It just, and then you see these cats are like 450 and 550 pounds of, of power and speed. Yeah. Then you see elephants go by, they're even worse. 8,000 pounds of, they can step on things and crush them to death because that's the elephant's favorite move is to use their weight and crush. Yeah, yeah, that's, yeah, I did. But I do enjoy that Mala Mala Game Reserve show at times. Yeah, and let's see. Oh yeah, Jay Leno was, I guess, all right now. I guess he like got burned in his face and he had to go to the hospital. I think he was doing one of his old vehicles ready to spark it and make it go on, make fire before you start it to heat it up. It's one of those real old time vehicles. We had to do about 15, 20 different things before you start the vehicle. When a person drives a vehicle, you better drive far because you probably walk faster than waiting 20 minutes to start your vehicle. back way back in the old days, and then like in the 1910s and stuff like that. Yeah, and the steam vehicle is kind of the same. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes it's too bad the steam vehicles didn't succeed instead of the gasoline, because I think if the steam vehicles would have succeeded, we would have less pollution. But yeah, you do about 20 different things with steam, and then when the electric starter got invented, and you had to only do like four different things besides shifting manually. I mean, that's way easier than doing 20 different things. Yeah, way easier. Yeah. And the weirdest thing too is I think around the 40s or something is when automatic transmission got invented. Now everything's automatic transmission. Hardly anything to shift unless if you want a sports car and love shifting. And some people love shifting, because I know back in the old days, I can, gosh, what's his name? Steve Rathbone. I remember a guy named next door in DuPont. He drove like a '59 Ford wagon, 3 speed on the tree. You shift from by the steering wheel. That was pretty funny. Yeah, you don't want to race your car like that. Yeah, because that gear would probably jam. Yeah, yeah, but yeah, people actually went on long trips with those vehicles too. Yeah, and actually, sometimes I like those older vehicles better than the newer ones because it's simpler. I don't mind the hand crank window. Okay, I miss a CD on the radio, but I can go without it. And now you need air conditioning, of course, in the summer. But I can roll down the window and go without that. But heating, defroster, when you live in Minnesota, you do need that. Yeah, but almost anything else. Yeah. Oh yeah, those older cars. Yeah. The oldest one I rode in was my dad and uncle's old friend Lester Harstead, he drove a 55, it was a Chevrolet four-door or something like that, or was it Buick? Yeah, it was an old four-door. I sat in the back seat with my with my dad. That's right, because my uncle, he always had to sit in the front seat, no matter what. Anytime we were in the vehicle, Ed would always say, "I want to sit in the front." Well, we just let Ed, because if you don't let Ed, he'll just grumble and grumble and grumble. So I said, "Okay, I don't care." Me, I'd rather sit in the back. I like the back seat better, to be honest with you. Because I remember he said, when I was a younger guy, he'd always say, "Dibs on the back." Of course, I'd always sit in the back anyways. I say, "Dibs in the back seat." Yeah, I like the back seats better. And whether in the vehicles without back seats, like the Corvette. Yeah, that's one of my dreams in life is riding in a Corvette. I never rode in one before. No. Hmm. Let's see. I've ridden in Mustangs, even the old ones from way back. The old '67 Chevelle. I rode in that before. That car could cook. Yeah, it was souped up, but for the quarter mile, it was checked up like this. Yeah, let's see. And my dad had the '61 Plymouth Belvedere, and before the Belvedere turned the Plymouth GTX. That's the fast car. They replaced the Belvedere. Yeah, it's I looked it up online. The GTX replaced the Belvedere. What a replacement from a from an old family car to a supercar. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Yeah, from a Belvedere to a GTX. Oh yeah, if you want a GTX now, you'll have to really spend the bucks. Because I seen a GTX when I was in high school. Some kid drove a GTX. Always burned the rubber all the time, and loved to burn that rubber. That kid. Yeah, but nowadays, people in my generation, now we make the tougher laws to make sure those young kids don't burn the rubber anymore. Us old codgers, we did that to the younger people, and I'd like to punch those older people for doing that to you younger people. Yeah, I would. A lot of those old codgers I know, they were hypocrites when they were younger. A lot of those preachers, this and that, I'm wholesome, and yeah, shut up, old dudes and old women. Because you weren't wholesome. You were out partying all the time, partying in cars and all that. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I was there, and I'm not gonna lie. A lot of them will lie to you. I'm not one of them. I'm not gonna lie. Hmm. Nope. See, that's the thing that doesn't make sense to me, too. Come to think of it. Okay, they passed the seatbelt laws. Okay, and now they're raising the speed limits of roads, and now they have electric vehicles that have over 1,000 horsepower. The person would think if they pass the seatbelt law, wouldn't they lower the speed limit instead for safety? No, it's money, my friend. Money. Yeah, that's why they have convertibles. Money. I've argued with people that pass the seatbelt laws. I just tell them, how about ban snowmobiles? How about ban mopeds? Or have separate roads for them all over the United States. Let's have separate roads for motorcycles and mopeds, for example. Think of things like that. It'll get the rural people to go bananas. I'll say, "You keep off my land, or I'll take my piece and let you have it," they'd say. That's what the rural people would say. "You stay off my property now." Well, yeah, 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 that's the way it goes. Yeah, that's the way it goes, I'll tell you. Yeah, yeah, let's see. Oh, man. Yep. Yeah, yeah, that's As far as it's this June. Let's see, it's February. In 4 months, I haven't actually dated a lady for 20 years. Isn't that weird? 20 years? Out of those years, you see, I took care of my mom when she had Alzheimer's disease, and I couldn't really go anyplace. Yeah, my father too, when he was home, I took care of my mother and father, and yeah, and you live in Wadena, there's hardly any classy ladies available. The classy ladies are all taken, and all you get is a loud mouse that can't even keep a relationship to save their lives. That's why they are up there. The ones I see anyway. Yeah. Yeah, good old Wadena. Yeah, the most exciting things to do in Wadena. Go to Walmart, go to the movie theater, and go feed the ducks some bread at Sibley Park. And watch the bulls eat hay out of a troll because they had this barbed wire and there's like a couple of bulls inside. Yeah, they sometimes have one or two bison. Sometimes they'll have a baby bison too. Yeah, they have a bull inside a barbed wire. No, I'm not going to go back there and take a picture because I've told my family once I leave Wadena, I'm not coming back. I have no reason to. Yep, I got one more trip to central Minnesota to get some possessions in Brainerd, and that'll be the last time. I'm not going to go back there anymore. I have no reason to. Yeah, I have no reason to. Yeah, and when I left Wadena, I had one friend. Yeah, Michael the Marn dog, the guy I interviewed. He's the only friend I had left. I had two friends, but Bob one day decided not to be my friend anymore, so one friend left. Yeah. Yeah, I felt sorry for Michael the Marn dog. He was there alone. I was inside his place. Looked like a tornado hit it. Yeah, looked like a major tornado hit his house. Yeah, he took our um, family desk. Yeah, at one time I asked Michael. I said, "Hey, Michael, what anything you want in our house? It's yours." He says, "Could I have that desk over there?" I said, "Yours." "Mine?" "Yours. Take it. Let's bring it home." And I did. "Thank you. I dreamed of having a desk," he said. "Oh, I dreamed of having a desk. Oh." Oh, he was great. I said, "Hey, Michael, that's okay. Don't sweat it, dude. Enjoy your desk," I said. Yeah, enjoy your desk. Yeah. He says, "That's the nicest gift I ever got from anybody in my life. Oh, the nicest gift," he said. I said, "Glad to help you, Michael. Glad to help you, because otherwise, if you don't get it, somebody else will and cash it in," I said. Because none of my family members will take it, and I didn't have enough room. And at the time last year, and I know it's, I think, was that last year? Yeah, last year back in October. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Michael was okay, but he did have some mental problems and stuff. And that yo-yo guy that cut in front of my yard with his white Russian dog, yeah, he'd cut in front of his yard too and aggravate him. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm surprised I'm surprised nobody ever gets after him for cutting in front of yards all the time. Yeah, I guess that's what's nice about Wadena. Some people are protected. Yeah, they could, yeah, that town is, yeah, that town's just not for me. Nope. And like I said, if anyone goes to central Minnesota sometime, the towns I like the best is Alexandria because I like how the business structure is. one side of the town, it's all small businesses, and then you're on the south side, they're all big businesses like Target, Mills Fleet Farm, Menards, plenty of parking. Oodles of parking in Mills Fleet Farm, oodles of parking. A little smaller Menards. The Walmart parking lot there is just humongous. Yeah. Target parking lot's small, but that's fine. They have Cub Foods over there. Didn't have as many, but I miss Pete's Market though. I like Pete's Market. Pete's Market used to sell stuff nobody else would sell. That's what I liked about Pete's. But then it turned into Cub Foods because, see, Cub Foods made them an offer they can't refuse. So Cub took over. And then you got that Eldon's Food who made me shut off my camera. And I don't do business with them. But I wouldn't want them to go out of business. There's always people that like a store that is so clean you can eat off the floor. But, yeah. And, yeah. Oh, and I was there that time when a couple of those buildings were on fire, and I did my camera kind of before they tore the buildings down. I don't know what happened with, the comic book store got burned down, and a couple of other places. I mean, those buildings were around for like over 100 years, but they just plain torn them down, and I don't know if they rebuild it or not. Somebody will have to check that out. Yeah, I have to check that out, somebody, because I'm not gonna. Oh yeah, and also I liked Fargo, North Dakota. I like that town. It's pretty cool. See, there's the connecting towns of Fargo, Moorhead, and Moorhead is like all new buildings they built over the years. They tore all the old buildings down. Fargo kept their old buildings. Everybody goes to Fargo. Everybody goes to Fargo. Because they have a bunch of old buildings. They have the old movie theater, and they have the mall, that big mall in Fargo too. I'm not going to drive way to Fargo, North Dakota just to go to a mall. No. Okay. Yeah. Maybe I'll go to North Dakota, maybe not. I don't know. Probably won't. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, it's the trouble when a person travels. It costs so much money, and I'm always trying my lottery tickets with no luck. Yeah. Oh yeah, pretty soon. Yeah, I won $7 in this one. The rest of them $2. $2. And let's see. I didn't win those. I won $2 in Cool Cat. $2 in Cool Cat. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't win that much, but I like playing Lotto America because it's $1 per ticket. Hey, Octawave, no, not much. Just talking about lottery tickets and stuff. Oh yeah, I'll show you too. $7 ticket. Rest of these are $2. And Cool Cat's $2. Gotta cash those out. Wait a minute. No. Wait. Wednesday. Oh yeah. This is what I'm trying to win tonight. Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to win, which I don't. Oh, 7. Yeah, I'll do a video on that tomorrow for the heck of it. Yeah, I'll do a video on it just for a throwaway video. Sometimes I'll do throwaway videos, on YouTube. Sometimes the throwaway videos get a lot of views, and I don't even know why. It's the funniest thing on YouTube, sometimes you work very hard to get a lot of views on a video, and hardly anybody watches it. Oh, just like there's some people are always saying, "Hey, Randy, are you going to cook some food sometime?" And I say it over and over and over again. I did a crock pot thing, spent $50 worth of food inside that crock pot. I only have like, what, 28 views. I'm not going to spend a lot of money for food and have very few people watch it. Nah, I did it once. I mean, food was delicious, but it was all organic, not organic food, except for the chicken. That was Amish chicken. Oh yeah, cooking some bones. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, right down the bone. Yeah. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh, I just got to think of something. I just got to think of something for this year. I got to remind myself. I just hope the gas prices don't go too high this year. I just hope they don't go too high. Yeah. Because if they do, then I'm grounded kind of again. I'll just do a couple of towns here and there, and that'll be about it. Yeah. Maybe I'll go to the local fair and go on the Ferris wheel. And, it's a lot of fun on the Ferris wheel. Yeah. Yeah, that's for sure. Oh, yeah, there's one time I was doing a raft down the river, because I do that for YouTube, and I forgot to. I think I shut it all off by accident and destroyed the whole video. It was just weird. Sometimes that'll happen to you. You do video and then you shut it all off. Yeah. Yeah, I guess rafting was kind of okay, but see, up in that area by Park Rapids, unlike the one in Wisconsin where there's a lot of waves by the rocks, up there's hardly any, because the river doesn't flow as fast as the one in Wisconsin. The one in Wisconsin, that's a lot fuller too, because more people from the Twin Cities go there, while up north you mostly get people from Park Rapids, Brainerd, Detroit Lakes, and the surrounding rural areas. So you're not going to get nearly as many people to go there. Yeah. 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 Well, Wadena, they don't build hardly anything. Up in Detroit Lakes and Alexandria, they're always building stuff all the time. Yeah. They're always building stuff. Yeah. And Brainerd, it kind of stands still. Yeah. Yeah, they kind of stand still. Yeah. But I'm just glad I don't live up there anymore. Yeah. Yeah, it's the same. Got a bunch of family members buried up there in the central region, and I lived up there more than enough. So, welcome to the room, third person. Let's see. I can always check and see who's there. Okay. Old school Dave. You're fine. You're all right. You're not late. You're not late. The party just started. Okay, take your time, pal. I'll try to stay on here as long as possible tonight. And I'll try to, let's see. Oh, boy. Yeah. Yeah, just. Yeah, we got a bunch of cool people here today. That's great. Yeah, I get cool people most of the time. Once in a while you get those trolls, but once you wild horse fans come about the trolls, they stay away. Trolls has run away. Yeah, yeah. He once caught me when I was sleeping, but that's the last time I'll ever sleep on Trolls again. Yeah, yeah. Let's see. Oh boy. God, I'm so tired. Yeah, I don't even know why I'm wearing my Kmart jacket. Just weird. Kmart jacket. Here. There we go. That's better. That's better. Yeah, that's true. That's the way trolls are. Yeah, plenty of trolls out there. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's people. They're on the internet night and day. There's some goofs. They'll just put their own picture up constantly, just their own picture. And some they think a modeling agency is going to discover them just because they pose a bunch of free pictures. But you know what? Modeling agencies will pass on people like that. They'll pass because little do those idiots know that if you work as for a modeling agency, of course, you have to have an interview first. An interview. Haven't you ever heard of that social media dummies? Have you ever heard of that? Yeah, that's what they are. Used up people usually. Yeah, the ones that post themselves up all the time. Yeah, they're used up. Yeah, they probably sleep with whatever they want to sleep with. I wouldn't want to know what they sleep with. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, oops. Oh, God. Oh, oops. Ah, yeah, my thing's kind of falling apart. My hair is standing up. Yeah, my hair is kind of standing up. Oops. My microphone is not staying there. I'll just hold it with the hay. Yeah, I'm just surprised this microphone works. Surprised it works. It's $34 for this thing in clearance at Target, and the top thing broke because my head is so big. Yeah, it still works. It's amazing. Yeah. Guess sometime I gotta get another microphone thing. Maybe I'll get it. I don't know. I'll think of something. Yeah, I'll think of something. Ooh, oh. Yeah, yeah. God, just imagine I'll be 59 years old in October. Just so weird. So weird. Know if I'll make it to 60. Because the strangest thing is, all through my life, I've known people that live in their 40s and 50s. They even make it to 60. Especially the ones that used to party all the time when I was growing up. Always either smoking something, drinking something, doing crazy stuff, sniffing whatever. Yeah, yeah. And some people my age, they're like in walkers and wheelchairs, stuff like that. I will avoid those walkers and wheelchairs myself. I'll make sure. I mean, to be honest with you, I'd rather, I wouldn't want to be in a wheelchair. Forget that. Imagine you can't hardly go anywhere. You gotta like stay home all the time and can't really socialize with people. That stink. Yeah. Well, I can talk to people in wheelchairs. That's not a problem with me. But there's some that just won't. Oh, okay. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did get that message. Yeah, I did get a message, but yeah, it's one of those. I'll have to say the message again, of course. I don't want to really say it here because trolls are so nosy. They'll probably rewatch my show. And yeah, you can't trust trolls. Yeah, and I think, yeah, yeah, that one guy, I think, yeah. Hmm. Oh, well. Hmm. Yeah, they got, yeah, let's see. For this year, let's see. Oh, it'd be nice to win the lottery and sure travel across the United States. Hmm. Yeah, maybe person had a lot of money and maybe get a motorhome going. Who knows? I don't know. That's a tough call. I don't know if I'd want a big motorhome though, because a big motorhome would be very hard to park. It'd be hard to park it. And then you want to drive through the big towns because sometimes when you're trying to turn on the other lane going to the freeway, you get these yo-yos that are beside you. They won't move for the life of them. And then your big honker, your big Winnebago, can't gun the gas fast enough and turn like you can with your regular vehicles like your cars, trucks, and vans and stuff. Yeah, when you get those big honkers, you can't really gun it and try to turn. Hey, Finley T. Oh, pretty good. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Tonight is lottery night, which I, of course, won't win. If I win another $2, I'll be surprised. I know one thing tomorrow before I cash my tickets in, of course, I'll talk about it first tomorrow. Not live, tape delay. Yeah, just for a throwaway video, you know. Yeah, and I gotta get cracking and think of what to do for YouTube this year. Hmm. I gotta think of something because last year it was a washout. Last year was a total washout for me, especially my brother died and I had to go back and forth to Wadena twice on 465 a gallon of gas, 170 miles each way on like 25 miles to the gallon and 465 a gallon of gas. I mean, that's like over $100 just to go from Mankato to Wadena and back. It's like $140. Yeah, $140. No, not 140. Maybe 120 for the Buick. Yeah, a van or a teardrop camper. Hmm. As long as the camper isn't too big, I think it'd probably be a camper. Yeah, as long as it isn't too big, I'd have to find the right size. But I like one where you could step on it if you have to, because I sure those real the king size ones, you can't, because and plus, then you get those king size ones too. Just think how much it'll cost to repair the brakes, and just think how many garages will fix a big camper's brakes. Yeah, it'll cost a lot. Yeah, cost a lot. And the people that have those big ones, they're the ones that have a lot of money and save their money too, usually, because you don't want to run those babies on credit. You know, you don't want to run it on credit. Yeah, yeah, running things on credit, that's no fun, because then the credit card companies will eat your debt alive. Yeah, they'll eat your debt alive. That's for sure. Yeah. 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 But if it wasn't for the credit card, I probably wouldn't be here. Yeah. Just thinking the old days used to be very hard to get a credit card. Now anybody can get a credit card. Any person on earth nowadays can get a credit card. Or years ago, it wasn't easy. First time I got a credit card, I think it was in 2002 or three when it was harder. I was turned down on Mastercard, and Bank of America took me. So I've been grateful for Bank of Visa. Yeah, was it Bank of America? Yeah, that's what it's called, Bank of America or Visa. Yeah, they took me, and I've been grateful for them since. And that's for Mastercard. Here you go, Mastercard. That's for you for turning me down. Yeah, yeah, that's for Mastercard. Yeah, credit cards are great, but gotta be careful. Yeah, gotta be careful how one spends money. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. Oh, oh yeah. I was another YouTube video. I was watching lately. I've been watching a thing called China Street. See, unlike see the CGTN network, that's the one that always praises China all the time. The leaders, China Street. It shows the slums of China. Oh, gee, the slums of China. They're a trip. Yeah, all these wires are like outside and stuff like that. And yeah, they just, I don't know, you could tell the buildings are just not up to code. And some of the buildings in China, they're like they're ready to crumble at any time. Yeah, these are tall buildings. It's not like the houses you see in Detroit or anything, or Philadelphia. Not that. No, these are tall buildings in China. They look like they're ready to crumble. Oh yeah, United States, if a tall building's ready to crumble, they'll tear that down lickety split. I'll just take the people with the dynamite charges and blow them up. Yeah. I wish I had skill to do that. Put dynamite charges on it. I can't do that though. Yeah, I got no chemistry and all that good stuff. Yeah, and what jobs I enjoy the most? Oh, I used to like some of the assembly jobs I did, but trouble was they were like all in the temp service in the 80s, you know? Yeah. And there's this one job, it was called Lakeside. Half the place was temp services, and you just put stuff together. It was like a lot of fun. Every job there was easy except one with the drill. You know, you drill like this. One time, boss was getting mad, nobody could do it. He said to me, "Hey, you." I said, "Yeah." He said, "Can you do this drill?" I said, "I'll give it a try." He says, "Hey, we don't give things a try around here. We do it, okay? Well, I'll have you try. Yeah, I'm going to have you do it anyway because I can't find anybody else." I said, "Okay." And that was good. He says, "Oh, put your hand up a little bit." And I kept up fine. It was hard. It was hard to keep up. Nobody else could keep up. They had to keep shutting the machine down. But I was doing okay. Bit of a struggle. After that day, that was the last day I ever worked there. I could never go back. Then they shut the job down completely because it was Lakeside Toys, that was called, yeah. And all the, no, it was like a drill on screws, at the time. But then after that, the jobs, they all ended up in China. It all ended up in China, I heard, and I don't doubt it. Yep, Lakeside Toys, I think after a while, they shut down completely. They closed the doors. At the time, they cut down. See, the first people they cut down in the jobs are the temp service people. They're expendable. Toys, I think they're I think like were they toy cars or trucks or something? I think. Or was it? I think it was. I don't know. But oh yeah, some of the time I was there. Yeah, I think a couple of times I was high while I was over there. Yeah, yeah. When you're high, sometimes in jobs you're just like this. Yeah. Sometimes, you know. See, the thing is, the reason I used to get away with it because I didn't talk much at the time, and I can be poker face. Some people can tell easy when I'm high, but you see, of course, over there, I mean, the jobs are basically boring. Just putting some in the box or putting a sticker on it while you go through. Monotonously boring jobs. Yeah, yeah, that's right. My fault. That is true. It's all my fault. Yeah. Oh yeah, and there's the one with the press that was Northland at St. Louis Park. Yeah, I didn't like Northland. That was through industrial help. That's right. Oh, you got it. You got a lot of those people who worked at industrial help. They slept under bridges or slept outside by the doorways. That's the kind of people they got. And anytime they got a paycheck, they tore the pay stub and they had a garbage can. The pay stubs, the garbage can was filled with everybody's pay stubs. Yeah. Well, some of them they work just enough where they don't have to file taxes. Yeah. Oh yeah. There's one guy. He slipped under the bridge every day. Talked about it. Of course, I never went with that guy. I didn't hate the guy and I didn't like the guy. He was a neutral. I'll rate him a neutral. But this particular guy, you could tell he slept under the bridge for years because he had these craggy eyes, craggy face. Because when you see people sleep outside often, their face just kind of turns hard. Oh, don't forget the alcohol and drugs that they do all the time. I mean, they'll do any drug. People that are outside, they'll do any drug. And they'll drink practically anything too. Some they'll even drink mouthwash. Some of them, if they're desperate, they'll drink mouthwash. Yeah, yuck, mouthwash. Yuck. See, in treatment centers, that's all they have there is non-alcoholic mouthwash because if mouthwash has alcohol, they'll drink it like alcohol and it'll kill them. Hmm. But some of those drinkers, they once they go out drinking for a while, they'll just want to die. It's too bad, but yeah, yeah. Let's see. Let's see here. Let's see what's going on. Huh. No, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah, you're all right. I'll still be on. I'll still be on. People come go. That's okay. Yeah, yeah. That's an unusual name. Hissinanus. That's an unusual name. We have all unusual names. Old School Dave's unusual. My own name, Randy the Wild Horse, is unusual. We're all unusual. Yeah, most people that go on social media, they're unusual. Yeah, Dairy Queen ice cream cake. Delicious. Yeah, I love the Dairy Queen. Triple truffle. Oh, yeah. Dairy Queen may be expensive, but the food is delicious. I'll go there every once in a while. Yeah, banana split, hamburger. I like their onion rings, even though it's expensive. You don't get much, but they're But those onion rings, they're better in the store bots. They're better than the stuff you buy in the grocery stores. But the Alexias at Walmart, they're actually pretty good, but that's good as Dairy Queen. Yeah, and I don't eat French fries anymore, so you guys can have the fries. What I eat today? I had a pizza, a bottle of soda pop, a banana, a bottle of Yoo-Hoo drink, a little a carton of Yoo-Hoo drink. I see in the Walmart clearance today, they had this box that was like crushed. It was like regular $7 and some cents. It was like $5.25. I thought I'll take it because sometimes in Walmart they'll have things that are crushed and they have a reduction. I'll buy it. You know, I was gonna buy some paper towels too because sometimes the likes that they cut the sides of the paper towels and stuff like that. Oh yeah, you get big reductions on that stuff. I'll take advantage of it. I don't care. Why not? Some people say, no, no, I'll buy it. Because a lot of times for paper towels anyway, I'm wiping the floors, so, you know, yeah. And sometimes a person watches the clearance racks carefully, they can buy stuff that's pretty good sale. Sometimes, sometimes not. Yeah. Oh yeah, pretty soon I'll have to watch the Fleet Farm clearance because if they have boots that are dirt cheap again, I'm gonna buy some. So I bought some boots one time. Was a regular $90 for 33, and those boots have been great. Yeah, and the Velcro still stays on. I mean, that's amazing in itself. Even the Velcro, because usually Velcro wears out right away, and yeah, I'm not much of a fan of Velcro, but this particular brand has done great. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, it's done great. Yeah, that's for sure. Sunday. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Hook and loop. Yep, I'm gonna fly on Sunday, and I won't be on the air. Oh yeah, I'll have to do a show on my lottery tickets. Oh yes, at this meeting, so I need to see that. I'll save you from watching my show in repeats. So no, I'm not gonna watch it. I I haven't watched a full game of a Super Bowl since the Washington Redskins won and Doug Williams was the MVP in 1988. That was the last time. Yeah, I don't watch that or the World Series or the Stanley Cup. I see if the Super Bowl is this Sunday. Wait a minute. Hmm. Yeah, I'll just fly anyway. I was thinking of traveling, but then I changed my mind. Yeah, I just don't want to travel too much anymore. Yeah, my Buick Park Avenue these days, the seat is stuck. And yeah, yeah, in time I'll have to get another vehicle because look, Park Avenue is on its last legs, technically. It's on its last legs. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. I hope I win tonight. I won like $7. I'll take it not light every Sunday. Yeah, I just don't like. I'm not gonna fly while doing a show anymore because, like I say, those trolls they caught me in a bad time, so I got to keep an eye on the trolls. I like tea. I don't like coffee. Last time I drank coffee regularly was at Industrial Help, an old job I worked at. They sold coffee. I think was it 25 cents a styrofoam cup. Yeah, that's the last time I drank coffee regularly. And this guy named Kenny, he weighed like 300 pounds, about 5'10", and he was so fat. One time he opened the door, it was like 10 below zero. He opens the door to get air in, and I used to give him the nickname Walrus Kenny. He was built like a walrus. So I called him Walrus Kenny. Not to his face, but as I told Kenny once, hey, Kenny, you're like a walrus. Open the door. Hey, I feel like get some air in. So if you don't like it, why don't you just go outside and go home? Instead of sitting in the chairs and stuff. you know, those buildings, they've torn those down in the 90s, stuff like that. So, yeah, they've torn those down. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, my ankle snapped again. Yeah, my ankle snapped again. That's a lot of fun. Yeah, you guys weren't late. I was late myself. I was 8 minutes late when I got on the air. So, and I waited another 20 minutes before somebody said hi. So, hey, I was late. I was the late bird. Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of birds, there's one bird I don't miss that I don't see where I live now. Is those big crows like they have in central Minnesota. Yeah, these big crows. Every Sunday garbage day before they had the big containers, people would put stuff in like garbage cans, and every week the crows would just go by and eat garbage and crap all over the place. But once they got the new containers, the crows stayed away. Yeah. And that's the thing about crows. They can sense food. If there's no food, crows will go away. Yeah. See, there's a third person in the room. It's up with that. Fine. I guess they left. Oh well. That's all right. That's okay. Yeah. Yep. Scissor tails. Yeah. Scissor tail birds. That's never heard of that species before. See, the birds that I've heard of, let's see, there's the crows, there's the seagulls. The seagulls are the better looking birds, but unlike the crows, where if the crows take a dump, it's those black hard dots. Seagulls, it's runny and yuck. It's runny poop. That's how seagulls do it. Yeah. And the rest of the birds, let's see, there's the blackbirds, the robins. Um, birds take on stumps. Highly unlikely. But for last year, I lived in Wadena. Before they used to feed bread to the birds every winter, but after a while, the crows would dump all over the yard, just too much. So I quit. It was a lot less. It would have been zero, but my neighbor who walked his black dog in my yard, his white dog in my yard, yeah, he'd feed birds on his bird feeder, and a lot of times that's how the crows go there and eat it. Because the crows were smart, they waited till his white dog was in the house. So, yeah, those crows. Anyway, um, yeah, yeah, this year I just gotta think of something. Gotta think of something. Sometimes a person has dreams of winning big money, and it doesn't happen. But she knows the strangest. Oh, an alcoholic drink? Ah, my goodness. I think it was like over a year ago. I had kinky cocktails. Yeah, I drank kinky cocktails. Yeah, I like those. Yeah, uh, but lately I just I just don't have an interest in drinking anymore. I just don't have an interest in drinking because, drinking is too expensive. And if I drink too much, I get these 7, 8 hour hangovers and it hurts. Feels like some, seems like some big guy is taking his fist or taking his shoe and grinding the side of my temple with its heel and just grinding, and so I feel like, yeah, it isn't. Now, my father used to love to drink beer all the time. When I used to pick him up, he was always falling drunk and all that. I had enough. Yeah, when you see drunks in bars be real loud for hours, it discouraged me from going to bars. It discouraged me. And even sometimes I walk by a beer garden with a bunch of people. Yeah, yeah, I'm sure Walrus Kenny. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure Walrus Kenny is long dead because back in the 80s, as he was like in his probably mid 50s, early to mid 50s in the 80s. So let's say about 80. Oh, yeah. He'd be in his 90s now. Yeah, he'd be long dead. And Jim, he was at least in his 60s. He was all full of wrinkles. He's long dead. And Bob's probably dead too. They're all dead. Plus, not even had it's asbestos inside the old buildings there. A lot of people used to smoke cigarettes too. As long as you put it in the ashtray. And guys are pretty cool with the ashtrays. You know, when it came to smoking, they were pretty cool with the ashtrays. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I hear you. Those margaritas. I don't think I never tried margaritas, believe it or not. No, I don't think I have. Huh. And I don't think I will either. Yeah, the drinking stuff, that's not for me. Bars aren't for me. Nope. And I'll stay away from the bar women too, because the bar women, they're the ones that been wherever. Yeah, yeah. I remember one lady I met some years back in the late '80s. She had this kid. Was like 10 years old in '89. So anyway, I think she must have got drunk or something and did stuff and then had a kid and didn't know it. Because sometimes, because I've heard of ladies, they'll go to bars, they'll black out or something, and a guy would, do whatever, and lady gets up, and of course, once they take a shower, then there goes the evidence of sex stuff, because it's all washed away in the shower. So, and then the kid comes about. Yeah, I've heard of that before. I've heard of it. Yeah, yeah, bar people, they're mostly used up. Yeah, I've met enough of those bar people, and I don't need them. I don't need them. Need them? No. Like I say, when I see a beer garden, I stay away from it. Oh yeah, relatively speaking, on my YouTube videos a while back in Sauk Center, Minnesota, I was thinking of filming it, but I was too scared. I heard the Sauk Center cop. He was like 5'10". He was bald like Mr. Clean. I saw him, and this is no lie. He picked up a roadblock. He picked it up, and he just tossed it in the guy's yard. And the guy just looked at the cop like, "What are you doing?" Yeah, nobody said anything in Sauk Center. Of course, I didn't dare say anything because then I was doing my introduction. He looked at me and shook his head and didn't like it. And I thought to myself, that's as far as I'm going to go with that cop. Yeah, this cop had a bald head like Mr. Clean, but he was a big guy. Yeah, yeah, he looked like he was taking care of the town by himself or something. He was very happy that day. Because that's the thing about parades, what a lot of people don't realize
is law enforcement don't like working during parades. They don't like it because there could be fights there, or somebody drunk or high, or somebody needing an ambulance, because of a medical condition, and you know, yeah, yeah, that's for sure. Yeah. I am tired. I'm so tired. Yeah, yeah. Oh yes, relatively thinking here. Let's see. Yeah, yep. Downtown Minneapolis totally changed after the '90s. All those old buildings you used to see in pictures, they're all glass buildings now, and nobody goes downtown really anymore. The glass buildings bored people to death. Yeah, hear that, or people are, oh, well, yeah, the young people, they're on their smartphones. Let's see, I don't have a smartphone on me. That's good. Yeah, but for me, as far as doing the smartphones, I don't. Desktop is good enough for me. But once I'm outside, man, I want to enjoy it outside. Oh yeah, I'll use my GPS thing on my phone if I have to go to a destination. I'll do that. But that's as far as I'll go in using my phone is directions, and that's it. Is as far as I'll go, or I'll make phone calls to friends and stuff. But or maybe if I'm sitting in the waiting room, I'll just look at stuff under Google, and apps like Spotify or YouTube. I don't really need apps for those. I just say YouTube and it'll show up. Yeah, I could say Randy's Wild Horse, that'll show up. Yeah, of course, my own name. I've noticed on Google they've been squeezing me out a little more. Yeah, I'm getting replaced by a guy with pictures of, or videos of guys with horses. Yeah, but you can't get mad at that. I mean, hey, people want to see horses instead of seeing me, so okay. No, I'm not jealous of horses. Of course not. Horses, horses need to be famous. Yeah, horses need to be famous. Yeah, yep, yeah. Just yep, yeah. That's what you get. You get me, then you get the guy with the horses and cowboy hats and stuff. Now, I used to be on it a lot more, but they've cut they've cut back on it because Google's doing things different because they're squeezing out the independents. You know, it, I won't say it's impossible for the independents to get more subscribers, but I think it'd be tougher now for a beginner to get subscribers compared to way back when I did it. I think it'd be tough, much tougher now. With a lot more people on YouTube too. You know, yeah, people got to be like me, just do it for a hobby. You know, because too many people they think they're going to be famous. And they won't. Hate to disappoint them, but they won't. I just do it for a hobby. You know, I just do it for a hobby. If I get 100 views on a video, that's good enough for me. That's why I look at it. You know, yeah, yeah. Hey, hi, yeah. It's not easy. It's not easy being well known on social media. I mean, there's people that think just because they have a social media account, they're famous, but they're not famous. And clowns that think they're famous on social media say they have 300 on Twitter and say about 2,000 on Instagram, why don't you go outside somewhere and see how many people know you? I bet nobody will know that person. Nobody. Nobody will know in the grocery stores. Nobody will know them at the mall. Nobody will know them while walking outside. Anywhere. You know, that's the way it is. We accept it, of course, all three of us. But there's a lot of people, and just and people who do that constantly. Inside, outside, doing it night and day. They're wasting their lives. They're just wasting their lives for nothing. Just being on it day and night is a waste. A total waste. There's better things to do out there and just yep. Yeah, that's the way it is. That's the way it is with social media. Yeah. Yep, things have just changed so much in my lifetime. Yep, I go back in the days where they just when they used to have like a wall phone, and I thought that was cool. A phone on the wall. I say it's cool, and there's phones with the cords and stuff. I remember the first time I saw. Oh, yeah, the first time I bought a phone was when I was in my 30s. Get this, I bought a phone from Target for like $2. A long corded phone, one of those phones you put on the thing. Yeah, I'll say something like this. Long corded phone. And I used to talk on it, it crackled. And the phone company rates were so expensive at the time that it was cheaper to buy phone cards at the store for 5 cents a minute at the time. Yeah. Now we could talk to each other for internet price. Now you can talk to each other for internet price. Yeah. Yeah. Come a long way, my friends. Come a long way. I've seen so much technology change. It's not funny. Phones and radios and yeah, the whole works. Yeah. Radios came different. TV sets, remember when shows would come on, it say like the Brady Bunch in color. Any show come on in color. I like it in color. And just think that, yeah, an extendable antenna. Yeah, phones. Yeah, kind of a little antenna. Yeah, I had that one. Yeah, it was, yeah, I had one with a small antenna too. It was called a VTech and a Unitid. Yeah, that's the ones later on, the VTech and the Unitid. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, just think nowadays phones are better than ever. But I think, though, that a lot of the older people, I think they're sticking with their older phones. I think the older people are sticking with their older phones because they last longer than those new ones. Oh, yeah, those old phones, they lasted forever. They lasted forever, those darn things. Yeah, unless if they dropped it on the ground by accident and break it, that was about the only way. Yeah, the TVs weren't that good back then. Yeah, they just picture. Sometimes they go fuzzy. Sometimes they jump up and down. Yeah, TVs weren't that good back then. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, long distance used to be very expensive, but now you don't have to worry about long distance price as long as you can pay your cable bill. Yeah, as long as you can pay your cable bill. Let's see. Oh boy, it's almost an hour and a half. Why am I tired? Wow, I'm just tired. Yeah. Oh boy. Hmm. Do I have cable? No. All I have is internet, and that's it. All I have is the internet service, and that's that's more than enough for me. And all those shows I have on YouTube, that's more than enough for me. Yeah, for mixed martial arts, I watch the preliminaries. That's good enough for me. You know, yeah. I used to have cable. I don't have it anymore, and I was kind of frowning on cable because, especially TV land, because my mom, when she had Alzheimer's, she was upset because they took. Oh, that's true. Yeah, yeah. They took out Gunsmoke and they put some stupid show. Oh yes, Happily Divorced with Fran Drescher. That was such a stupid show. A lot of people were telling TV line, "Hey, can you put back Gunsmoke?" And they ignored people. Hmm. Yeah. It was too bad I didn't have a DVR player and a disc. I could have watched Gunsmoke with my mother all the time, and she would have felt better. Yeah, yeah. She always loved to watch Gunsmoke. You know. Yeah. Gunsmoke was basically it was an entertaining show. It didn't depict the Old West. They didn't have rules where, oh, if you shoot a guy in the back, you're a bushwhacker. There's no rules like back then in the West. People shoot the way they want to shoot. I mean, today, even back then, too. Yeah. Just think back then in the Old West, just think how many people got away with murder. Yeah. Imagine that. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. So I guess the best thing to probably do for those that like those old shows is, yeah, they did. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, today's shows are, yeah, they're just crap. Yeah. Yeah, just nothing but a bunch of crap, bunch of stupid reality shows. Yeah, there you go, time machine. Then we can't talk to each other on the internet, though. Whoops. But anyway, yeah, yeah, it's just, yeah, there you go. Old school David Piscinatus. Yeah, we could have our own show. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just too bad. Yeah, it's the trouble nowadays too. Is the reason you make reality shows instead is because it's much cheaper than, see, when people set up shows and they hire people for reality shows, they don't have to pay them very much. Unlike real actors and actresses, we pay them a lot. Hey, there's little Will. There you go. How you doing? All right. Yeah. Oh, you fell asleep? Oh, so no, I kind of did too before I got on. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of did myself. Yeah, I fell asleep and then I got up and yeah. Oh, Bill, little Will. Yeah. Yeah, most of the girls were pretty, but you got to kind of watch those ladies you trust, though.
depending on location too. Well, in Minneapolis, where I still live, the ladies weren't really that good looking because they were always getting into fights and getting their face smashed in. A lot more fights in Minneapolis. Yeah, in the suburbs, it was different. Nowadays, they fight. Yeah, lots of fights. Because when people get in a lot of fights, they tend to, and the nose gets soft and the face kind of gets beat up and the person looks meaner. Yeah, that's how it works in the fight biz. Long arm of American babies. Oh, there you go. Hey, yeah, yeah, lumpy head and a soft nose. Yeah, yeah, that's what I had. I kind of had lumpy head and a soft nose. Yeah, the ladies in the rural areas back then, where I used to go to, they didn't look that good, but they look better now, though. Yeah, they look better now than the old days. A lot of the ladies in the old days in the rural areas, they look kind of tough looking. Yeah, yeah, the rural people used to look tough. you know, Lunged for pleasure. There you go. Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 The old rural areas in the big city. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. The 80s and the 70s, 60s. Every decade is different. The music changes. The vehicles change. The people change. The technology changes. I remember when I was a kid and commercial come out with Light Bright, and I thought that was Light Bright. I thought Light Bright. Wow, I always wanted Light Bright. Now I wouldn't want it now, but back then it was exciting. Light Bright. Oh, you can make Bozo the clown. Yay! Yeah, right. Yep, you can make Bozo the clown. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, let's see. Yeah. Oh yes, this head in. I get the picture. I imagine. Yeah, sometimes it could happen. Yeah, things like that could happen. Yeah. Oh, and I watched the one of the Russian prison in this one island. It was like, God, I say 300 miles north of Moscow. There's this prison guard. He acted real nice. You're getting into YouTube comments. Oh, he's a real nice, educational guy. I thought, you idiots. He's an unemotional administrator. He's a type he'll watch people get tortured and he'll just think, oh, it's just another day to me. Yeah, yeah, I get the picture. I get the picture. Yeah, a bearded guy. Yeah, I knew guys that looked like that. Yeah, full beard guy with kind of cropped hair. I knew guys like that. Yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah. I knew guys like that. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, oops, what's going on? Oops. Oh, oops. Uh-oh. Oh, why? Why is my chat so big? It's weird. He said, okay. And that's weird. I know what to do. Okay. I think that's it. Hmm.
Oh man. Oh, this is a video. Why? Where's that video? There it is. Yeah. Yeah, there it is. Okay. And let's see. There. Restore chat. There we go. Yeah, there you go. You're like the comforter. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was kind of goofing around. I screwed up my chat and I don't know, panic and finally figured it out. Yeah, YouTube has strange ways of chat. It just has such strange ways of chat. Kind of makes my mind go spin. Now I'm glad I'm sober because if I wasn't sober, what would I do now? And I get into the dumb stuff. Yeah, it was, but I figured it out later. It was like showing a different picture and all that, and different video, and it was just so weird. I figured it out finally, so it's back to normal again. It's all back to normal. Yeah, it's all back to normal. Yeah, yeah, yeah. YouTube sometimes just gets goofy on things. Yeah, yeah, it's good. Oh yeah, Lilo says like some comfortable. Oh, thank you. Yeah, yeah, that was my mother's from years ago. Yeah, we moved. I took all the blankets and I just used the old stuff because the new stuff you buy at the stores these days they wear out fast. Yeah, you can't get quality anymore on things. Very few things you can get quality on. I mean, machines. When you have a 3-year warranty, what that means is after 3 years it's going to wear out. So I think they time it where it wears out after so long. Eh, yeah, so it's only two things. It's only two things. Yeah, it's only two things. Yeah, let's see. Hmm. Oh, Shirley. Her name was Shirley. Yeah, yeah, she was like born in Flagsville, Montana. I've been out there before, but unfortunately, my YouTube video was blurry because I forgot to turn the knob on my camera. And that was just before my mother died, and I didn't use my brains at the time. And obsolescence. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. It's just weird. It just goofed. I was just kind of doing the toggle thing, and then the picture in the chat just like went here. Picture went there. Then I started goofing around. I finally figured it out. Yeah, it was just weird. It's just so weird. Yeah. It's just so weird. Yeah. Yeah, let's see. Uh, I think I probably. Well, I'll see how long I can go on tonight. Try my best anyway. Yeah, I can't go on for 5 hours. I think what's the longest I got? I think I was on for like 7, 8 hours once on my birthday. Yeah, I was on for a long time once. Yeah, I don't think it'd be on that long anymore. I don't think so. Or, I don't know.
I don't think so. Oh boy. What time do I wake up? I can wake up between 3 in the morning till about 9 unless I set the alarm when I get up. And that's usually my alarm clock. This alarm clock I get at Walmart that always works. Turn it upside down, the clock keeps going. That's unusual for a clock like this. It's usually you turn it upside down, it stops. And other clocks like those. Yeah. Yeah. Oh boy. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just, well, sometimes you need to walk long distances, kind of feel in the legs. Yeah, time stops. Yeah. I wish some people would stop breathing. Some, yeah. Yeah. Yes, I rode on a motorcycle. I never drove one. I've rode on one a couple of times, yeah. I never drove a motorcycle, no. And the way people drive, I don't think I ever will. Especially that time that lady hit my car with her SUV and then she backed up and tried to get away. Because if I would have been on a motorcycle, I'd have been dead. I'd have been dead for sure. So, no motorcycling for me. Except, oh yeah, liar, liar. Oh yeah. Liar, liar, that's on fire. I'm gonna hang on the double wire. Oh yeah, those songs by the Castaways, originally from Minneapolis. One hit wonder. Yeah. Oh, no, there's the movie. Yeah, I like Liar, Liar. Yeah, 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 he does. He lives the best life of all of us. Yeah. And if he is good, he will go to Pluto. Yeah. I can't do that character right now. I can't do it. Yeah. Ouch. Yeah, usually. See, maybe if the Super Bowl is, maybe I could do some traveling. That'd be an idea. I could travel out of town and wash my car. Something like that. Yeah, because nobody would be at the car wash. That'd be an idea. Yeah, Mrs. Flapjack lit up. Yeah. Huh. Yeah. I'd like to have a blast. Wait a minute. It's World's on at 5. Yeah. I'll probably be flying by then, probably tomorrow. Yeah. Because I know I won't drive, won't fly. No way. I better stay home and fly. I better stay home and fly. It's more fun. Yeah. It's more fun to me.
Yeah. It's another day. Another day of it's another day. It's another day. That's for sure. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, take out a schedule for weekend. Sunday. Oh yeah. That's Pacific time, yeah, for that show. Yeah. Yeah. I'll probably take off before that. I'll just start in the morning or something. Who knows? Yeah. Who knows? Yeah, I just yeah. I'll try to stretch it for 12 more minutes. The train in Ohio, what kind of train was that? I haven't heard about a train in Ohio. No, not that much. Takes just one. Just takes one for me. And once they hopefully legalize this stuff in Minnesota, I think I'll get brownies instead or something. Something better. I can forget about those gummies and eat brownies or cookies or whatever. Yeah, it'd be much better. Just have some cookies. Yeah, have some cookies to fly. Yeah, have some cookies to fly. Cookies to fly. Oh, that. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Oil tankers will blow up chemicals in trains. Yeah. 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 Then you got trucks and yeah, you got to haul it somehow. And that's dangerous. Yeah, look at those oil trucks. Those big oil trucks. You drive by one, and me driving by one, that makes me nervous. Ones they put in the gas pumps at the gas station. Yeah. Yeah, I feel sorry for people that got to drive those gas trucks. I bet they don't live as long. All that chemical smell every day. Yeah. That's another thing when I get gas at the gas station. I just buy food, packaged food once in a while, but not very often though. I just get gas and that's it. Then I always wash my hands after I put in gas. Every time I always wash my hands. And if there's no place to wash my hands, I'll just get one of those wipes and wipe my hands with it. Yeah, get one of those wipes. I like those old gas pumps better. Yeah. Yeah, I remember the days of those old gas pumps with just a number spinning around. I remember those. Yeah. Remember the time I saw digital gas pumps, I thought, wow. Now you got stupid gas pumps where they have a little TV and they talk about stuff. Oh, it just annoys the crap out of me. I wish I could just have an option to shut it off. I would. Yeah. Yeah, I wish they had an option to shut it off. Yeah. I never owned a cat or a dog, but Merp, Samantha, and Winifred, when I lived with my mother and father from time to time, I liked them all the same. Yeah, yeah. Merp, he was always a sick cat. Slept outside in Cyrus, in the weeds. Yeah, and you do take dumps. They gotta go somewhere. Animals gotta go somewhere. They said go in public, unlike people. Animals, they can just go in public, go where they want. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's about 8 more minutes. Seven, 7.5. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm getting bushed. Yeah, I just don't have the stamina like I used to. I used to have the stamina. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Yeah, yeah. I got 3 cats. Yeah, I really. Yeah, so many dumps. Yeah, they take so many dumps. Hmm, that's for sure. Yeah, my parents had 3 cats. Burp and then Samantha and Winifred. That was from the relatives. The other 2 cats. Yeah, there you go. The robot litter box. Yeah. Oh yeah, my grandmother downstairs in A Street. Sometimes they feed a stray cat. They named it Super Cat. Yeah, the cat a lot of times slept in a abandoned house next door. Yeah, that's before they tore down the A Street South Block, and now it's like part of a parking lot for Augsburg College. Yeah, part of a parking lot for Augsburg. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Times they'll turn down whole neighborhoods. Yeah, I like that too. Animals do that too, but then animals think different than people. Yeah, animals think different than people. Yeah, 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 that's for sure. Oh, oh. I'm so tired. I gotta go in 4 minutes. Reincarnated, a rich human being, a wealthy human being, male, of course, that have beautiful women all the time, living in a luxury house, driving the fanciest vehicles, and on planes and helicopter launching pad, and you have to hire people to watch stuff that you trust. That'd be the toughest part, though. Just taking care of all that stuff yourself would be impossible. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, in order to for a person to work for celebrities, say if we want to work for celebrities, you have to know someone to know someone to know someone's. Oh, a tree. There you go, Chef Dumb. Oh, it's just so polite he don't strike it. Yeah, so polite he doesn't strike it. Yeah,
just never know. Yeah. Well, sorry, Chef. I got 3 more minutes because I'm just getting too tired, Chef. Otherwise, I'd try to hang longer, but I'm just so tired, you know. And yeah, kind of tree. Let's see, kind of tree. Oak tree. Chef would want to be an oak tree. Oak trees are the toughest of all trees. They live the longest. Yeah. Hopefully somebody doesn't cut you down because oak is very expensive for wood. Yeah. Oh yeah. Just like Will Chamberlain, when he built his house, he had 7 railroad cars full of oak boards. Railroad cars. 7 railroad cars full of oak boards. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Okay, a couple more minutes and yeah, no doubt. No doubt about it. Yeah, I just get oak boats. Boards, 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 boards. See, he built this, Chamberlain built this big house. He had like 7 railroad cars of like oak boards. He had a bunch of, I think, 80, 90 wolf shots so he could have wolf rugs. Yeah, some of them were like endangered species. And then he got mad in his book and said, I don't know why people complain, blah, 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 blah. And, okay. No, not the way the humans treat horses. No, no way. Yeah. Then you have the BLM and helicopters chase you and corral you and whip you. And, yeah. And the poor horses, they don't know what to do, you know, because a horse is basically a wild animal that they're food for wolves and bears and stuff, you know. Technically, they're food animals for the predators, you know, which is fine, you know. Wolves and bears and mountain lions or cougars, if you will, they need to eat too. So, okay, well, everybody, thank you for stopping by, and I'm going to go because I'm too tired and I can't think straight. So, yep, as soon as the 2 hour thing comes, I'm shutting it off. So, goodbye, all you wild horse fans, and goodbye, horses. There you go. Yeah, goodbye, all you wild horse fans. Yeah, yep, that's right. And have a happy, happy, happy day. 7, 8, 9,